Ahoy, this is Zdenka. How to stop taking boring shots in photography and video. I read your comments below the videos and I often see, how do you see the shot? Well, let me show you framing and composition techniques, guidelines. Let me just show you the way I do it. Throughout the video, I'm gonna also announce a winner of the last Creative Camera Challenge, and at the end, new task will be given. Composition and framing is exactly the same in photography and video with any camera. It doesn't matter if you have mirrorless or DSLR or smartphone or action camera, any camera goes. You're going to be doing exactly the same thing. In video, the only thing you're going to add is movement to it. So I want you to try everything I'm going to be showing today. Once you take the shot, turn the camera upside down and look at the shot. If the composition is good, it's going to look good. If not, you need to change something. I was in this location a couple of weeks ago doing some filming here, and I decided to come back because there's everything I need to show you all the tips and all the guidelines. A typical beginner would take most likely just overall shots of this place, missing out natural frames. Let's talk about that. You can get more attention of your subject or anything interesting in the background if you take advantage of natural frames. It can be windows, it can be walkthroughs, walkways, it can be bridge, it can be trees, and it can be bushes shooting through, have the foreground nicely blurry and the background nicely sharp. And then in a video, just add movement to it. A beginner would come to this place and would take shot most likely like this, missing all those wonderful lines. And the lines don't have to be always straight, they can be diagonal, they can be curvy, they don't have to be permanent. They can be even ocean waves moving through the lines. They will lead you to your subject. For example, flowers, they always lead you to the center of the flower. Look at all those leading lines. A beginner would walk around and take photos like these, always placing the object right in the center of the image. And there's nothing wrong with it if the subject is very strong. But you can get a lot more interesting composition, more creative composition, if you turn on the grid line and follow the rules of thirds. You can place the main area on either line or even horizon level, and then you can place your main subject wherever those lines cross. Here are some photos as I walk through this little place to show you some examples. And then in a video again, add movement to it. You've got your composition right there. A beginner might want to take interesting overall or close-up shots of this place and might end up with something like this. But a beginner might not think about looking for textures and patterns. A pattern is if there is an object repeated multiple times in the frame, and texture will tell you if it is rough, smooth, soft, hard. It will just tell you the feel of it. If you're going to be filming on a harsh light, and especially if the light is sideways, like evening, you might end up with beautiful shadows and highlights, so they will look very good. If you're going to be filming on kind of like a soft light, you're not going to get really that much of a detail. So where do we see pattern? Here, right behind me, these boats. A beginner might take photo exactly one object perfectly in a mirror, but not too many beginners are thinking about finding a symmetry. Symmetry is when half of the object is exactly the same as the other half of the object. It can be like a reflection in the water. So let me go around and find some symmetrical photos for you, objects, to give you a perfect example. There are 2 more guides, but now I'm gonna take a little break and announce the winner from the last Creative Camera Challenge. The theme was focus. The focus had to be correct and where it was supposed to be. Here are top 3 images which are the most eye-catching and most interesting. This macro shot of a fly taken by Rajkumar. This dog portrait taken by Violet. And this cat portrait taken by David. And the winner is, congratulations, Rajkumar. It's very difficult to chase flies, to take photos like these, especially if you are doing macro shots. You submitted the right photo for this topic. You are winning a $50 Amazon gift card. A beginner usually doesn't pay attention to the background. Keep it simple. Keeping it simple creates a negative space. If you cannot find very simple background, then simply grab a telephoto lens, lower the aperture to f2.8 at least, and then make sure that the object or the person is sharp and everything else turns out blurry. Beginner will most likely come here and take overall shots of this place, ended up with kind of a cloudy, busy photo. Don't be afraid to zoom in, fill up the space. Even if you are missing a little part of it, if you're taking photos of a person, it's all about the expression. All these guides, those guidelines, will help you to come up with more creative shots, to see them, to find them. The best way to practice them is to pick one, such as symmetry, shoot that the whole day, and then next day pick something else, and so on. And if you are more into video, take some photos too, because that way you will start seeing it, and then just add the movement to it. Creative Camera Challenge time, you have until July 31st to take series of photos in one location using these composition guidelines and frames. It can be a mix of them. Don't use just one guideline. The series must consist of minimum of 3 photos, maximum 7 photos, and please don't upload them separately. Upload them as a whole under one post in the Camera Challenge Facebook group. The link is below the video in the video description. The most interesting photos, the most eye-catching and also technically perfect when it comes to composition and framing will be chosen. One winner will receive $50 American Amazon gift card. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, leave a comment below, and have fun shooting. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoy.